let me say, a word in defense of reason in dialogue with faith.
Because faith is that proof. Faith unites us to that substance.
But reason, in order to realize its full potential, needs the horizons revealed by and truths contained in the faith. And not just any faith, but the Catholic faith. Let me just kind of begin with the roots of Catholic social teaching. If I were to ask, when does Catholic social teaching begin? Most people, at least people who have read a little bit about the subject, would say, oh, Rerum Novarum 1891. That was an encyclical written right in the midst of the Industrial Revolution at the end of the 19th century, and that would be a good try. But really, the Church's social teaching goes back to the book of Genesis. It goes back to an understanding of the creation of the world as a result of the generous, benevolent act of a good God who makes a physical world. Let's keep that in mind too, that the physical world is created good, fashioned by the hand of God, and then right on the first page of the Bible, we read of the creation of the human person, the human family. And you find in that creation story that man and woman are formed from the dust of the earth, into whom is breathed the breath of life. Remember, God forms man out of the dust of the earth, and then, so the physical, corporeal reality is real, but also this transcendent reality, that the breath of life is breathed into him. And these are two things that human beings are simultaneously, physical and transcendent. There's another two things that human beings are simultaneously. We are individual. In a sense, we are autonomous. From the first moment of our conception, we are physiologically distinct from our mothers. We exist within our mother's womb, but we are not part of our mother's body. We exist within our mother's body. We are our own genetic composition. And yet, from that first moment of our conception, we are in relationship to our mother. So there's another two things we are simultaneously. We are autonomous and yet social. We are individual and yet social. And the whole of our existence, even outside the womb, is a kind of playing out of that tension between our individuality and the social dimension of who we are. So physical and spiritual, individual and social. What we have there is the kind of core of Christian anthropology, the view of the human person. So that any kind of social construct that the church or the institutions that the church would inspire must be predicated on that understanding of who human beings are.